I wasn't as good as the arcane DPS, but I could last longer. The thing with arcane mages is eventually there came a time where you didn't have any mana left over. As a fire mage, I could just keep going. Just procking my pyroblast when Wrath of the Lich King came out or whatever. Procking the pyroblast and spamming those. Hopping around. I stacked crit gems. People thought I was dumb. I'd make the intellect crit gems. People are like, why are you doing that for? I'm like, because I got 90% crit as a fire mage. Let's go. Pyroblast was always blinking. Hey, Pyroblast is up. Sweet. And you can cast Scorch. Is crit primary? No, intellect's primary. But fire, so fire's big skill was Pyroblast. It was an 8-second cast Typhoon, and the fireball did like 100k base damage. But if you landed 2 crits in a row, Pyroblast was an instant cast. So what you wanted to do was you wanted the instant pyro. Because if I can spam 15 pyros in the time it takes you to do 4 fireballs in a pyro, then I'm going to do more damage than you do, regardless of where my intellect's at. And there was another ability where you could cast... So Pyroblast could proc off of 2 spells, Fireball or Scorch. And you can cast Scorch while running. So I'd be kiting a mob, Scorch, Scorch, hey, Pyroblast. And if you... The Pyroblast crits counted towards future Pyroblasts. So I'd cycle Scorch, Pyroblast, Scorch, Pyroblast, 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 and I would just spam Pyroblast. So you'd see me run around kiting ass going boom, 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 and just demolishing things in my path. So yeah, arcane mages, they had to channel. So they weren't very good at kiting mobs. You either had to channel or run around and do your arcane blast, which does garbage damage, or you had to stand still and die. Fire mage, I could just go while running around, and it made me a much more mobile DPS. In the raid I was in, they were kind of iffy at first. They're like, I don't know, are you sure? I'm like, give me a shot, let me show you. And they were like, okay, cool. Arcane Blast eats your mana. Anything Arcane eats your mana. That's why you have to do the... What was the spell you had to do after you Arcane Blast? To get your mana back up? I forgot what it was now. But you would blast, 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 and then regen your mana doing something. Evocation, yeah. You had to do it anyways. Oh, and the procced Pyroblast was free, by the way. It didn't cost any mana. Which was even the more reason to be a fire mage. You're back again? Go away, dude. How many times do I gotta keep doing this? You like Warlock? Warlocks are pretty good. We had a Warlock on our team. Our 2 range DPS was me and a Warlock. The Warlock was some Navy brat who thought his shit didn't stink. And he was always trying to be like, I'm better than you are, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I don't care. And our main tank was a warrior tank. Our main healer was a priest. And they are the ones that were dating. And then that was 4 of us. I was trying to think who else there was. Everybody else kind of cycled in and out. We went Warlock. I'm still not very good with it. Warlocks are tricky. Especially vanilla Warlocks. They got a lot of help from BC and Wrath. Warlocks in vanilla are kind of like glorified hunters. You gotta rely on your little friend too much. What do you think of the movie they made for the game? Did it actually come out? Because I didn't even know it came out. That's what I think of it, Thunder. Hi, AJ. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. If it already released, I didn't even know it released. Wizards is trying to make a Magic the Gathering TV show, movie, something. Am I still thinking old school game for Saturday? Oh, yeah. I sure am. Yeah, maybe for 4 hours or so, and then we'll jump into something else. Get a feel for what people think of it and how they feel with it and stuff. The thing about me and RPGs, though, that people are going to hate is that I love grinding levels. I like being prepared for things. Isn't the World of Warcraft a movie? It might have. They were talking about it, Thunder, but I don't know if it ever came out. That's why I'm confused. Did it ever come out? That's why I'm asking. I thought you knew. Oh, it did come out? Yeah. Yeah, Thunder, there's a movie, but I don't care about it. Was it any good for anybody who watched it? What's up, Donkey? How you doing, bud? You thought it was okay? Yeah, I'm not that much of a fan of World of Warcraft. I'm gonna go watch a movie. I'm not like, man, let's go watch the WoW movie. It's almost as bad as, like, I use emojis when I chat, but I'm not going to go watch the Emoji Movie. You thought it was okay? Yeah, I'm sure it got a lot of people who didn't play WoW into it. At least into the story. Does the WoW trading card game still exist? I remember that was a thing. I think they just ran with Hearthstone and stopped making the World of Warcraft card game. Said hi, you're a huge lurker. No worries, dude. I appreciate you lurking, my friend. I don't mean to keep you at a lurk. If you want to jump back in there, man, go for it. Full power. Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. Got lost in the game. We need music again. We were listening to this stuff earlier, and I forgot to turn it back on. I'm sorry, chat. VOD watchers, you can't hear music. I'm sorry. It's intended. Hearthstone. So, as a Magic the Gathering player, Hearthstone is very reliant upon their RNG, which makes it like a digital-only game, and makes it unfun being a Magic the Gathering player. Because any game that has to use RNG for the mechanics to actually make sense doesn't feel like a very skill-based game, in my opinion. You have to pray to RNGs to help you out. Magic's a great game. I played Hearthstone when it first came out. I bought the first like initial packs and got like the rare or whatever and stuff, and the special sleeves or whatever, the special card backs. But I haven't played it in years. But yeah, it's very RNG reliant. So Snook, Wikipedia in our chat, he's also getting into Magic for the first time. He's been playing for like the last year and a half. If you like stuff like D&D, Magic is right up your alley. It's the Top Gear TV show song? No. Unless they ripped it from a video game. You mean Magic Arena, Snook, or Magic is for nerds? I played Pokemon. Okay. Pokemon's for poor nerds. Ha! Ha! Go buy another $1,400 fridge. Magic felt overwhelming to you? Really? Why is that? It's super basic. Someone just probably threw a lot at you at one time. You watch people play it and got lost. I mean, watching people play something is different than actually doing it yourself. Yes, it was that. Well, the people didn't teach you properly then. I actually have a Magic the Gathering tutorial on my YouTube channel that doesn't have any views. And I did it all in one take, too. I'm really proud of that. I did it all in one take. So Typhoon, the game rules are it's the game, it's super simple. It's kind of like Final Fantasy XIV, Typhoon. When you first saw Final Fantasy XIV, it looked complicated to you, right? With the screen and all the buttons and the skills and all the numbers and everything else. It's a lot to take in if you're looking at the final result. But once you got into it and started playing it, everything you learned over time. Yeah, but now you understand it all, right? You can stand in the middle of it and go, oh, I know what everything is. You can watch someone play it and go, oh, I know what they're doing right there. It's easy now. Same thing as Magic. When you first look at it or watch someone play it, you're just like, what are they doing? But then once you get into it, you're like, oh, this is easy. Hi, Sistefes. Snook, they've been a company for 20 almost 30 years now. Wow, their 30 years is coming up next year. That's fast. Stefface, how are you? How are things? Cool. Alright, we're going this way. You have a headache, but you're having puppy cuddles. Aw. How many puppies you got total now? 13? Also, are they all sold yet? Half or sold? What's half of 13? You sold half a puppy? That's weird. Didn't know you could sell 6.5 puppies. What do you know that I don't? Front or back half? Obviously the puppy dog eyes. You know what I mean? I don't know what you mean. That's why I'm asking. How many is half in your eyes? You dork? Ah, Thunder, depending on where you live, they don't even know you exist. Is it the better part of half or the worst part of half? Is it 6 or 7? Six. Oh, okay. 6 or 7. Oh. She doesn't know, chat. She's just kind of winging it. Somewhere in her house is half of a puppy. I'm calling it now. Right, Entropy? Exactly what I thought. Thunder? If it's the back half, it already smells. Preserve it in a jar. Okay. Bye, Cybex. Have fun. Alright, guys. Vote to ban Cybex. Ready, go. All in favor? Show of hands. For that weird chemistry joke he said earlier. Mr. Peril, he was here for it, he knows. Okay. That's 2 votes so far. Anyone else? Oh. Cybex, he's still here! Oh, Cybex is still here, chat. It's okay, we tried to ban him while he was here earlier. He knows the drill. Anyone else in favor? Say aye. Not awkward, he was here earlier too. This isn't the first time we tried to ban him today. What am I doing? I'm playing Minecraft. What are you doing? That was an easy question. Easiest question I've had all day. It just made the list. Thunder didn't say anything though. It was just Mr. Peril. You're getting on Minecraft? Cool. Have fun playing Minecraft, bud. It's a game where you both mine and craft. If I'm on the list, then I'm in too. Okay, Thunder's in. That's 3 votes. All right. No one else said to not ban him, so now we have 3, 4, and none for anything else. It's looking pretty promising. I'm liking these odds. Uh-oh, was that thunder outside? It shouldn't be thunder. Oh, let's check. Thunder or motorcycle, chat? Let's find out. Thunder or motorcycle? I don't know. If this is turning into a thunderstorm, it could... Nope. That's a motor. Bye, Cybex. Yeah, it's definitely a motor. Okay, it's going pretty hard now. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely music or something, or an engine. It's going constantly now. Thunder shouldn't go all that long. No, you're still inside. Not you, Thunder. What is it showing over Michigan? I just look over my area, Simply B. I don't know. Tune into the Weather Channel, I suppose. You see how I am? I'm not gonna go look at everyone else's weather. 10 gifted subs and I'll go look at the weather in your area. I need to keep this full-time content creation going. You gotta pay a convenience fee. Simply me. I guess you gotta look it up yourself, huh? It's not the Weather Channel. It's not. But for the right price, I'll go look it up for anybody. You just let me know. I'll even go check over the Bermuda Triangle. I hit E by accident. That was my fault. Yeah, it's definitely an engine or something. Oh, I think someone actually complained to the people, to my management, about my neighbors upstairs because they haven't played loud music in a long time since that one day when they went like all out. So I think maybe they got talked to. Because I could walk outside and hear it. It was so loud. It was pretty crazy. Simply me, I have a weather app on my phone with a widget on the home page, and it has a little refresh button. It tells me the live weather and the live conditions, and then when I push on it, it takes me to weather, the weather station, weather.com. It's actually really convenient. See, look. Right, 1 second. See if I pop over here. So, see? Has the widget right there. It says Raleigh 69. Nice. And then I can refresh it because that was at 12:26. And it refreshes and says 67 with clouds. And when I punch it, it takes me to my forecast. See? And tells me my current forecast and everything that's happening. It's super easy. And it's right there on my phone. I just didn't have my phone in my hand at the time, so I wasn't looking. It was Sandy. Yeah, she's my phone background. You got conversations running? I know you can't possibly look at any other app with a conversation going. Phones can't do that. They only one application at a time. If only they could open up a second app or something. Run it in the background. Never heard of such a thing. We'll get there one day. We got the technology. We'll figure it out. Twitch has had it for a long time. YouTube only has it with YouTube Red on my phone. Or you get 30 tags? I mean, BRB checking weather. Or you can ask her, what's the weather like here in Michigan? But the lock screen stops it. Oh, okay, that's what it is, lock screen. With YouTube Red, the lock screen doesn't stop it. But Twitch, you can lock screen and still listen to streams. I just got a sharp pain in my back. Ow! Whoever got the voodoo doll, stop for a minute. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, we got blocks here. Oh no. I forgot to swap it. Give me all the blocks. Alright, we're good. What kind of voodoo phone you have? You can do two things at the same time? You can't do two things at the same time on your phone, Thunder? I'm confused. What? What am I missing? Not on your Nokia 3310. Well, that's your problem.